Hello everyone, in this video we will discuss on important current affairs for today. Subscribe to the channel if the information is helpful. At the end of the video we will revise all the questions once. Let's start. Lieutenant Governor of Jammu and Kashmir has launched which campaign to provide doorstep governance in urban areas? Answer is My Town, My Pride. Governor of Jammu and Kashmir is Manoj Sinha. My Town, My Pride is an initiative to provide governance at the doorstep in urban areas. The main objective of this program is public outreach in towns and service delivery at doorsteps. Under this, the urban local bodies will reach out to urban population living in towns to provide governance at their doorsteps and ensure on-spot redressal of their issues and grievances. This includes revenue services and various welfare schemes. This program is in line with the Back to Village program launched for rural population. So, remember the program launched for rural population is Back to Village program, and for urban population it is My Town, My Pride. Also remember some recent points about Jammu and Kashmir. The first ever cannabis medicine project was announced recently, which will be set up in Jammu and Kashmir. And another point is Jammu and Kashmir's agriculture department has created an e-auction portal to promote trading of GI tagged Kashmir saffron. And another point is central government bought majority of fruits and vegetables of Jammu and Kashmir under Operation Green's top to total scheme recently. Next one is which state has launched Mission Shakti program for the security of women in the state? Answer is Uttar Pradesh. Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister is Yogi Adityanath. He has launched a program named Mission Shakti, which aims to ensure the security of women in the state. Under this, women will be trained to become self-reliant and sensitize people to respect them, and also various awareness programs will be organized to make women and children aware of the security measures to keep them safe and to encourage them to speak out when they are victimized. This is a 6 months long campaign and will continue in phases till Chaitra Navratri in April 2021. I will remind you some important points about Uttar Pradesh. Recently, a new cryogenic oxygen plant was commissioned by Inox Air Products in Uttar Pradesh. And also recently, Uttar Pradesh government has launched an unified portal called URISE to help students get jobs. Also remember, Uttar Pradesh has started Major Dhyan Chand Vijaypath Yojana, under which 19 international players will get road connectivity to their houses. And another one is Uttar Pradesh government has launched Naveen Rozgar Chhetri Yojana for all-round development of scheduled castes. Next one is who has been elected as the new chairman of Indian Banks Association recently? Answer is Raj Kiran Rai. Who is Raj Kiran Rai? He is MD and CEO of Union Bank of India. He has been elected as the chairman of Indian Banks Association for the term 2020-21. He replaces Rajneesh Kumar as the IBA chairman. Remember, Rajneesh Kumar has recently retired as the chairman of SBI. And who is the new chairman of SBI now? Dinesh Kumar Kara. So remember, new chairman of SBI is Dinesh Kumar Kara, and the new chairman of Indian Banks Association is Raj Kiran Rai. And also remember, recently Charanjit Atra has been appointed as the new chief financial officer of SBI. Indian Banks Association was formed in 1946. It is a representative body of management of banking in India. Its headquarters is in Mumbai. Next one is what is India's rank in Global Hunger Index 2020? Answer is 94th rank. India has been ranked at 94 in Global Hunger Index 2020. This rank is among 107 countries. Remember, India has been placed in a serious category in this index. This index is based on the values of 4 indicators: undernourishment, which means insufficient calories; child wasting, which means low weight for their height; child stunting, which means low height for their age; and child mortality, which means death of a child. This index was published jointly by WHH and Concern Worldwide to measure and track hunger at global, regional and national levels. I will remind you India's rank in recent indexes once. India ranked 129 in Oxfam's Commitment to Reducing Inequality Index 2020. India ranked 89 in World Risk Index 2020. India's rank in World Bank's Hurun's Capital Index 2020 is 116. India's rank in Global Economic Freedom Index 2020 is 105. India ranked 48th in Global Innovation Index. India ranked 34th in Global Real Estate Transparency Index 2020. Next one is, when is International Day for the Eradication of Poverty observed? Answer is 17th October. The International Day for the Eradication of Poverty is observed every year on 17th October globally. The theme for 2020 is Acting Together to Achieve Social and Environmental Justice for All. The first International Day for the Eradication of Poverty was held in Paris, France in 1987. However, it was officially recognized by United Nations General Assembly in December 1992. The aim of this day is to raise awareness of the need to eradicate poverty and destitution around the world, particularly in developing countries. Next one is, Jacinda Ardern has won the second term as Prime Minister of which country recently? Answer is New Zealand. Jacinda Ardern has won the second term as New Zealand's Prime Minister. He won a landslide victory in the country's general election and elected as the Prime Minister for the second consecutive 3-year term. He is the 40th Prime Minister of New Zealand. Recently we discussed about New Zealand. I'll remind you once. New Zealand is in the top rank in Art and Capital's Passport Index 2020. And what was India's rank? India's rank was 84. Capital of New Zealand is Wellington. Its currency is New Zealand dollar. Next one is, who is the author of the book titled The Battle of Belonging? Answer is Shashi Tharoor. Shashi Tharoor is a member of parliament. He recently announced his new book titled The Battle of Belonging, Nationalism, Patriotism and What It Means to be an Indian. He described the book as his magnus opus on the theory, evolution and practice of nationalism worldwide and especially in India. This book will be published by Aleph Book Company and is said to be released in November 2020. Next one is, India conducted a successful night trial of which nuclear capable missile off Odisha coast recently? Answer is Prithvi 2. India conducted a successful night trial of Prithvi 2 nuclear capable missile from integrated test range at Chandipur near Balasore of Odisha coast. This missile is India's first indigenous surface-to-surface strategic missile developed by DRDO under the Integrated Guided Missile Development Program. Prithvi 2 has a range of 250 km and can carry 1 ton warhead. This test was carried out by the Strategic Forces Command of the Armed Forces under the monitoring of DRDO scientists as part of a training exercise. Also remember, recently DRDO successfully flight tested a new generation anti-radiation missile named Rudram, and also DRDO recently tested the supersonic missile assisted release of Torpedo Smart, and a new version of Shaurya surface to surface nuclear capable ballistic missile was also tested successfully. DRDO was established in 1958. Its chairman is Dr. G. Satish Reddy and its headquarters is in New Delhi. Next one is, who became the first Indian woman to win 2020 Wildlife Photographer of the Year award recently? Answer is Aishwarya Sridhar. Aishwarya Sridhar is a 23-year-old girl from Mumbai. She became the first Indian woman to win the 2020 Wildlife Photographer of the Year award. She is the first and youngest girl to win this prestigious award from India in the adult category. Her image, which was titled as Lights of Passion, has won among 50,000 entries from 80 countries across the world. She won the award for her photograph in the Behavior Invertebrates category. Invertebrates means animals without backbone. This is 56th edition of the prestigious award and was recently announced by Natural History Museum in London. Next one is, who has been appointed as India's next envoy to UNESCO? Right answer is Vishal V. Sharma. Vishal V. Sharma was an officer on special duty in Gujarat when Prime Minister Narendra Modi was the Chief Minister of Gujarat. He had also served as an independent director of BPCL. Now he has been appointed as the next permanent representative of India to the United Nations cultural body UNESCO with the rank of ambassador. He succeeds Javed Ashraf. Do you remember the full form of UNESCO? Its full form is the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization. Its present Director General is Audrey Azoulay. It was formed in the year 1945 and its headquarters is in Paris, France. Now we will revise the questions once. Lieutenant Governor of Jammu and Kashmir has launched which campaign to provide doorstep governance in urban areas? My Town, My Pride. Which state has launched Mission Shakti program for the security of women in the state? Uttar Pradesh. Who has been elected as the new chairman of Indian Banks Association recently? Raj Kiran Rai. What is India's rank in Global Hunger Index 2020? 94th rank. When is International Day for the Eradication of Poverty observed? 17th October. Jacinda Ardern has won the second term as Prime Minister of which country recently? New Zealand. Who is the author of the book titled The Battle of Belonging? Shashi Tharoor. India conducted a successful night trial of which nuclear capable missile off Odisha coast recently? Prithvi 2. Who became the first Indian woman to win 2020 Wildlife Photographer of the Year award recently? Aishwarya Sridhar. Who has been appointed as India's next envoy to UNESCO? Vishal V. Sharma. These are the important current affairs for today. Thank you.